Hey hoes, what's poppin' bitches? So today in this video, what I'm gonna basically be doing, if you haven't read the title, I'm gonna be doing a little eyeshadow look. So for this eyeshadow look, I'm gonna be dedicating it to the Mexican flag because apenas pasó el Día de la Independencia de Mexico, just a couple days ago or whatever. So, and I've done this look before. I posted it on Instagram, but it was like two different eyeshadow looks. And I actually got the look inspired by someone else. I'm gonna insert it right now. And this is the thing, the way it turned out the first time, it came out like a lot more different than what it looks like than what the actual person did, if that makes sense. Because it was like during like school time or whatever, I was like scrolling through Instagram because I was bored during class, and it popped up on my little explore page or whatever. I was like, oh my gosh, I need to recreate this. As soon as this class is over, I'm gonna do it. And then Lord and behold, my fucking power went out in my house because it was raining so much that day. And then like my Wi-Fi went out. Like my class just cut off, so I was like, might as well just do this eye look. And then I went on Instagram and I'm like, wait a minute, the power is out, so is the Wi-Fi, and my service is shitty for some reason right now. So when I did the look myself, I was just going off with what I remembered, and honestly, I feel like it turned out pretty decent because like I did it in my own way kinda, but it was inspired by that. So if I find it, I definitely am gonna insert it. But as you can tell by the title, this is also gonna be a little chisme time about this one fool I used to talk to. Honestly, I'm gonna just go with what I remember that I did, you know. So, and I'm gonna definitely insert like a picture of how it turned out too. So if I can remember how I did it, because I'm not sure if I remember, but I'm pretty sure I can remember. But let's get started with this story time. So me and this kid, we started talking last year around the time of October. I know who he was already because the year before I was out, my homegirl had told me about him, but I just never really paid him any mind or whatever. And then somehow, it was like around the time of my homegirl's birthday. I look stupid. Litzy, shout out to you, girl. Freaking love you. Um, and it was around the time of her birthday. The first color I'm gonna be going into is this black color right here. This one right here. What is it called? Illicit. I think that's what it says. Illicit. And how did I find him? I found him on I ran into his profile. I ran into his profile on Facebook or whatever. And so I seen him, and I'm not gonna say here in front. He's fine. Like, he's really attractive, and so I added him on Facebook or whatever, but I didn't know that it was him. If you know what I mean. I didn't know that that was the my friend's friend, you know? Um, like, I didn't know that that was my homegirl's friend. And it took me like a while to realize that it was him. And like, I think I saw a post or something about him like saying that he was gay or something like that. And then like, bitch, he was attractive, so I was like, bitch, I need to shoot my shot soon. So I hearted one of his pictures or whatever. He hearted mine back, and then I think like the next day, he posted his Snapchat username on his Facebook story. So then I added him. I'm like, bitch, I need to add this kid right away. And I added him, and then, oh shit, fucking literally just. But anyways, I added him or whatever, and then I think he posted on his story and I seen like, I think the next day was the next day after that. He had posted on his story on Snapchat, and like I seen him, I'm like, oh shit, he's fine, like he's fine. So then I hit him up. I was like, what's poppin', bitch? Well, I didn't say bitch after, but he said, but in his story it was like a video of him in the mirror or whatever, and it was like, was good or whatever. So I was like, what's poppin'? And then I don't know what I said. My homegirl Sabrina, oh my gosh, Sabrina, I love you too, bitch. She was helping me out, like what to say to him. Because, bitch, I'm not bold like that. This already looks like fucking balls, but either way. Anyways. Um, I started talking to him, and no. He was like, I told him, I think he asked me like why I was hitting him up or something, and I was like, cause you're fine, the fuck. And my friend had told me to say that, like, cause I didn't, I was low key low nervous on what to say. I was like, I'm trying to get with you or whatever, and he was like, oh, you want some whole shit or like some like serious type of shit, cause I'm cool, whatever. I was like, I'm on some serious type of shit. So then, we start talking or whatever, and then and he has I'm not gonna sit here and downplay him because he has a really good personality. He's like he was really easy to talk to, so that's why I started to like him a lot more. And then literally the next day I was like all fucking smiles, like fucking Sabrina fucking posted a fucking video of me. She was like, this kid is geeked or some shit like that. Like, bitch, I was having a good time talking to this kid. He was good with conversations. And then anyways, what happened after? And then we kept talking, and then but my friends had told me, my friends, should I name them? Nah. My other friends said they told me like he's been through a lot or whatever. So I was like, oh, okay, like everybody's been through some shit, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't really think anything of it. And I'm not gonna judge people by what the fuck they go through or whatever. So we were still talking or whatever. And then I think this first time that he ghosts me or something, he ghosts me one day, he just ghosts me out of nowhere. Like he just doesn't, he's just like not talking to me. Like he just didn't even message me at all. So I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was like, why isn't this kid even messaging me or whatever? Like he's not messaging me at all. So I was like, this feels weird. Like, bitch, you're not just about to fucking go ghost on me. And then he didn't text me at all that whole day. And then and so the next day that it was the morning, I was in breakfast with my two homegirls. The ones that my two homegirls are friends with him also, just to clear that up. So damn, it's been 10 minutes. Anyways, um, and so they had told me, oh yeah, sometimes he goes ghost some people out of nowhere. That's just sometimes what he does. And I was like, alright, whatever. So I just let that first time slide. I was like, alright. After he started like ghosting me like a couple more times, and I was just like, what the fuck? Like, I know I ain't do shit, so what the fuck? Like, why you gotta ghost me? Like, just let me know if you don't want to talk, but damn, you don't gotta just like, you know, just ghost me like that, you know what I'm saying? I remember in my social studies class, I was telling these girls that I sit with, and I was like, oh my gosh, I was telling them about it, and they were like, what the fuck? Nah, that ain't cool that he's just going ghost on you or whatever. And that he's just like not even talking to you, explaining anything. And I was like, bitch, I knew I wasn't going crazy. So then I just gave him a chance. Like I just I was being like low key a little dumb because I was like letting it slide because he was really cool and I felt bad because like like they didn't tell me like what he had been through, and I'm not gonna say it on here because that's just disrespectful if I just say it on here. But and like I like for me like it was like that was the reason why I was letting it slide because like sometimes people go through shit or whatever, so I let it slide. And then what happened after? The girls that I was in social studies class with, I was like I would like tell them about it, and they're like, nah, fool, you need to get him together. Like that's not cool that he's just going ghost on you or whatever. And then I think like and then my friends ended up telling me like what he had been through, and I was like, damn. So then he just kept ghosting me, like he just wasn't talking to me at all, and like that's lucky disrespectful. Like at least tell me like shit. And then I basically said to him, listen, I'm sorry for what you've been through. Like they told me like what like the stuff you've been through. Like I'm sorry about that. If you like just don't like ever if you just like want to talk about it or something like that, like I'm here for you or whatever. And he said, but I don't want to talk about it. So I was like, all right. And then after that, he just didn't speak to me at all. Like he just didn't text me at all. And then I told I told the girls that that I was in social studies class with. They were like, nah, you need to drop that kid. He ain't shit. So I did. I just didn't talk to him anymore. But I guess he technically dropped me first because he just stopped talking to me at all. And then so later on, then what had happened is that he just stopped talking to me, and I took that as all right, fine. I guess we ain't talking no more. So then, I think like a week later, um, what happened? Yeah, a week later. This was like when I had texted him and told him like, listen, I'm sorry about this, whatever, whatever. This was like in the weekend at this point. This was like the weekend during the weekend, and then if this whole story doesn't make sense, I'm really sorry. I'm just sometimes I can be a little bad at explaining shit. He like stopped. I had told him that I'm sorry what he been through, and then he just like went full on ghost on me and just dropped me or whatever. This was during the weekend, and then when we went back to school, I told my homegirls about it, and then fast forward to like when we were back to, and then when we were back into school, fast forward to Friday, my homegirl that's friends with him had told me like I'm gonna go hang out with him or whatever, and I was like, all right. And I was low-key a little hurt at this point because he just like literally dropped me like without an explanation. Like I didn't understand like why he had like just stopped talking to me. So I was a little hurt like at the moment. Like I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't be mad because she's friends with him too. So I wasn't gonna tell her, nah, you can't go. Cause bitch, what the fuck? Like she was friends with him, so I was like, it's whatever. And then I see that she was posting with him on her story or whatever later that day. And then I don't know why I messaged her. I messaged her for something. I can't remember what, but I messaged her for something, and then she told me he says sorry for the way he like cut you off or whatever. It's, like just basically saying that he felt bad, and I was like, man, that ain't shit. If it ain't coming from him, fuck out of here. Like it doesn't mean anything. It didn't mean anything because it wasn't coming straight from him, you know. So I was just like, man, fuck that. And then I get another message, and it's like, I've been going through a lot. I'm sorry. And I was like, was that from him? Like I'm confused right now. So I just like left that message on red, and I just went on with my day. And so fast forward to us coming back to school the next week. I think it was on Monday or whatever. And I was with my two homegirls, the ones that are also friends with him, and they were telling me, and the one that was hanging out with him had basically explained to me like why he like just cut me off out of nowhere, and it was because I knew what he had been through, you know? Like I guess he was mad that I knew, so he was mad at me for knowing, which it doesn't make sense. Like I still don't think that makes sense. And like when I heard them say that, I literally got so fucking mad because first of all, I didn't ask them to tell me. They told me on their own. Like I wasn't over here telling them like, tell me what he's been through. Tell me what he's been through. Like I wasn't over here begging for them to tell me because it wasn't any of my business. They told me freely, okay? So that's what made me mad. I was like, I told him I don't care what he's been through. He shouldn't disrespect me because first of all, I didn't ask for you guys to tell me. You guys told me on your own. So the only people that he should be mad at is you guys. And I was like low key going off on them or whatever. And I was just mad as hell. So then what happened? Is that it? Is that it to the story? Damn, this is a boring story time. What the fuck? Let me try to remember. Did something else happen? I'm pretty sure something else happened. Huh. Wow, this is the most boring story time I've ever done. What the fuck? Also the fastest one. But anyways, next call I'm gonna be taking is this one right here and this one too. This one is called Head Over Heels, and this one is called Hot Stuff. This is a really short story time, so I'm gonna need to ask for your opinion real quick over this one dude. So this one dude and I, we're cool or whatever. Like we don't really talk like that. Like we don't talk anymore. Like we were just acquaintances, if that makes sense. We were just acquaintances. He was in my class this year, and he would always talk to me. He would always acknowledge me. He was straight though. I think he's straight. I mean, again, you don't want to assume, but he's straight and he's fine. He's fine as fuck. Like, bitch, if he hit me up, bitch, I would definitely get with him. But either way, He would always talk to me, and he would like always acknowledge me. Like whenever I would talk, like I'm like bitch. Whenever I was talking to whenever I would talk to my homegirls, or whenever I'd make a statement, I would be like period, and he would always like repeat after me, like period, or like be like period. And so then specifically one time, I remember I was walking down the stairs with one of my homegirls, and I was telling her some chisme about something. I can't remember what, but and I guess he was walking. The stairs are like this, and then I guess he was walking like towards the stairs. I was walking like away from, like out the stairs, if that makes sense. And then I was telling her some chisme, and I ended like the sentence with like bitch, like type of bitch, you know, like I ended it with that type of bitch. And then he turned around and yelled out period, and I turned around like period, and like he would just always talk to me, and I look, feel like he had a crush on me. I'm not saying because he would talk to me, he had a crush on me. It's the fact that like literally, like I think I don't know when exactly, but he just started not talking to me at all. Like literally, he would go from like most of the time acknowledging me during class to like literally not even looking my way. And I thought that was so weird when like he just started not to talk to me. I was like, what the fuck? Like what the fuck did I do to you? Does my bread stink or something? I don't know. So, like Loki, I have a feeling that he might have had a crush on me or something, and maybe because he's straight, he didn't want to talk to me anymore or like be friends with me or something like that. I don't know. I Loki feel like he had a crush on me. Like, let me know what y'all think. I personally feel like he might have had a crush on me, Loki. But I guess he has a girlfriend now. I don't know when he got a girlfriend, but he has a girlfriend. I hope he doesn't see this. I really hope he doesn't. The bitch, that would be mad embarrassing. And right now I have a crush on somebody that I shouldn't have a crush on. No, I'm not even gonna get into that because I'm pretty sure I'm over him right now. I hope I am because I haven't been thinking about him lately. So I'm not even gonna talk about him because I don't want to have a crush on him. But the dude that I think had a crush on me, the one that I was just talking about, like I'm not gonna lie, he's fine. Like he's literally my type. He's hella attractive. He has an amazing personality. Like he's so fucking funny. Like bitch, if he gave me a chance, like to talk to him or whatever, bitch, I would literally take the chance. I mean, it depends on his, you know. I'm fucking stupid, but like yeah, if he like wanted to talk to me, bitch, I would be down. Like no cap, I ain't gonna lie, cause he was hella funny. He had an amazing personality. But I need to know what y'all think. Whoever the fuck is watching this, bitch, that one person, please let me know. Like, what you think? Like, you think he had a crush on me? I personally feel like he did. Okay, I feel like he did, and because he was straight, or because he's straight, he didn't want to talk to me anymore. And I really hope he doesn't see this video. I really am hoping he doesn't run into this video, or like when I post it on Snapchat that I upload this video. I hope he doesn't watch it. But the other dude that I was talking about before, I don't really care about him anymore. I'm not gonna lie, I was salty about it at first because it's like, damn, you really going like the only thing I was mad about when it came to him is the fact that he disrespected me like that. Like like he would go ghost on me all the time. Like that was what I mostly felt disrespected by. And oh, I forgot about this. I forgot about this. The last time that he ghosted me, like the last time that I was kind of over it, like before the time that I said, "Hey, I'm sorry for what you've been through." Before that, um, there was this one time that he had ghosted me, and I was like, "Listen, I don't know what's up with you, but if you don't want this, because you've been acting like you've been just going ghost on me. So if you don't want this, just let me know right now, so we can just like end this shit right now." And he fucking has the nerve to answer with "my bad, LOL." Huh? Like I remember I told my homegirl Araceli this, and she literally was like, "What the fuck?" And also Alondra, shout out to you, Alondra. Araceli and Alondra, I told them about this because I seen them like after school when I had gotten that message, and they were like, "What the fuck?" Like that's some straight up disrespect. And I was like, "I know, right? I thought I was bugging. What the fuck?" And they were telling me like, "Nah, fool, you need to cut this dude off." And I was like, "Nah, he's kind of cute. Maybe I should give him one more chance." Bitch, that had been like the second. That had been like the second chance or third chance. But I hope he's doing good. He's Like, I don't have nothing against him. I wish him nothing but the best. This is the thing, like, I don't really wish bad on anyone, like, on some real shit. Like, I'm not that malicious. Like, sure, I'll fucking key your car, maybe slash your tires, break a window, and, maybe, like, dent your fucking car door, and, like, even, maybe, fucking, you guys know, I have a plan of what I would do to a dude's car if I ever got cheated on, and that might sound crazy. Bitch, it's cause like I'm an overthinker, so bitch, I have a plan on what I would do. Que Dios no quiera, but I have a plan of what I would do if I accidentally if I needed help getting rid of a body. I know what I would do. Like I'm not even gonna say it because then y'all are gonna know it was me. Que Dios no quiera. I would never kill somebody, but like I'm not gonna say what my plan is, cause then if it were to ever happen, I hope not. Y'all would know it was me. Bro, when I told my homegirl Sabrina I had a plan of what I would do if I kill somebody, she thought I was crazy. Like, that's not crazy, that's being prepared. Like, I'm no cap, I would help my homegirls out if they ever needed help burying a body. Or like getting rid of a body. I would help them out because I'm not fake. However, she would have to have a good ass plan. If not, we would use my plan. So, this is basically the look so far. Let me just do the rest off camera. I'm not really gonna do too much right now with my eye because, do too much. Like, bitch, I did a whole eye look, and I'm saying I'm not gonna do too much. I'm not really gonna do the whole lashes and thing, whatever, because, first of all, because doing that shit is too much work. And I know this is too much work for some of y'all, but damn, like, putting on lashes, that's a fucking pain in the ass, dude. Like, especially when it sometimes just isn't gluing on. Like, that shit gets me so fucking pissed off when it's not gluing on. Or, like, sticking on. Like, that shit pisses me off. But, let me just do the bottom part, and I think that'll be so good. This is the finished result, and to be honest, I'm really not that happy about it. Like, the bottom part, I don't know. I just feel like the first time, I feel like it came out, like, a little bit better, maybe. I don't know. What do y'all think? But yeah, this is the finished result of the look or whatever. I'm not going to put on lashes and do the whole thing because I feel like that's too much work. I'm not even going to lie. And plus, it's late and I got to go to bed. Thank you so much to the people that watched this video. If you like this video, make sure you like it. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what the fuck y'all want me to make. What type of videos or recommendations that y'all want me to make. Any suggestions on what I can do to better my makeup. Speaking of makeup, hold on. Some dumbass bitch commented on my TikTok. Oh, would you get a new... You need to get a new palette. Bitch, do I look like que cago dinero, wey? Cago dinero? No, bitch. I don't have a money tree growing out of my ass, bitch. And y'all might be like, oh, apply to a fucking job. Bitch, I've applied at so many places. None of them have given me a job. For what reason? I don't know. But either way. Anyways, but that's the video for today. Make sure you guys go follow me on TikTok before TikTok gets banned. And make sure you go follow me on my Instagram. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So, deuces, bitches.